Hey guys, got some news coming in from the Hollywood Reporter. They are reporting that apparently Warner Brothers is looking at Leonardo DiCaprio as their number one choice, their top choice to play the Joker in the Martin Scorsese produced standalone origin film of the Joker. Now, I mean, when Martin Scorsese's around, Leonardo's not that far away. But, okay, so let's talk about, is this a good choice? Is it a good choice? Technically, yes, because Leonardo DiCaprio is a great actor. But, I mean, there's not really much to report on other than the fact that he's being eyed up for it. Will he get the role? That's yet to be seen. I don't know what Leo's schedule is. I don't know Leo personally. Ain't like I can call him like, yo, Leo, you gonna be Joker? Oh, yeah. I know Leo, he finally won his Oscar. So, and he didn't really do anything last year that I can think of. He didn't do anything last year. He kind of won his Oscar, took some time off. Now, I know he kind of wanted to be into the superhero game a little bit. So, coming in as the Joker, it could work. It could work. I'm still personally against the whole Joker origin standalone film being outside the DCEU. I don't care who's producing it. I like Martin Scorsese films as much as the next guy. I like Leonardo DiCaprio. But I really do not want to see a Joker origin film. And I definitely do not want to see one outside the DCEU. That's just my personal preference. But I mean, I don't know what Warner Brothers is apparently doing over there, guys. They're trying to create this cinematic universe, yet also try to have these standalone one-shot movies that's outside the DCEU. And I don't know if that's a product of trying to do Flashpoint, cross things over and then bring things in and then mesh it out and like, oh, we're going to do Crisis on Infinite Earth and we're going to retcon all this stuff. I have no idea. And I like Leonardo DiCaprio as an actor. I think he's a very good actor. I have not seen a movie that he was bad in. But at the end of the day, this news doesn't excite me. Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio is being talked to as their top pick for the Joker. Okay. You could say the same thing with William Dafoe. But wait, you cast William Dafoe already in a DCEU film. William Dafoe probably should have been your number one person, your number one go-to person for the Suicide Squad movie. I think bad choices and bad commitment to your DCEU early on in the stages really kind of handcuffed you on what you can and cannot do. I think that is a big reason why they're like, well, we're going to create some movies outside the cinematic universe. Because I think there was so much of a rush with the cinematic universe, and they kind of boxed themselves into a corner with bad casting choices, bad directing choices, bad script choices. And now they're like, well, we're going to try to go outside the box and do these little standalone. And that works in comics. In comic books, it works. In film, it's a little different. You can't be like McDonald's, right? You can't be an owner of McDonald's and then open another hamburger joint across the street, yet you own both of them. Because that hamburger joint, that little independent hamburger joint, right there, that's across the street, is going to take some business away from your McDonald's that you own. And if you own that McDonald's, you put that hamburger joint across the street, then that hamburger joint might not make any money due to the McDonald's that you own across the other way of the street. So you see what I'm saying? When a company owns two things, it's redundant. It really is. It's redundant because you try to create the cinematic universe. You're finally starting to get some steam going on with the success of Wonder Woman. We don't know what Justice League is going to be about. Every day there's new stories about Justice League and Batman. I'm kind of over talking about it. And now you want to do these origin standalone movies. That works for comic books. You can do one shots that's on the outside that's not with the rest of the books. That's totally different because at the end of the day, a drawn picture of the Joker, whether or not the drawing looks the same, is still that character. Whether an actor looks the same is much different. This is going to look much different compared to the Jared Leto Joker. And maybe you should have thought about that a little more before you wanted to go all punk rock fanboyish with that Joker. But that's just my thought on it. I like Leonardo DiCaprio a lot. I think whatever role he does get, if he becomes the Joker in his origin movie, I think he's going to knock it out of the park. I don't know. It's almost to me like they're trying to catch lightning in a bottle twice with the whole Heath Ledger thing, but that's just my personal opinion on it. I want to know what you guys think. Be sure to leave your comments in the comment section below. Hit that like, subscribe button, and until next time, guys, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.